Hi guys, welcome back. Well, today's video is all about the lovely makeup goodies I won recently from the lovely Karen here on YouTube. She has a channel called chockykaz and I would highly recommend going and checking out her channel because I discovered her channel about 1.5 years ago, and since then she has fast become one of my all-time favourite YouTubers. I just love her personality, I love the amount of effort she puts in creating her videos, and I just adore the products she talks about. I like products that are a little bit different, a little bit unique, ones that maybe are not the typical kind of products that are always spoken about here on YouTube, and she has plenty of really interesting and unique products to talk about on her channel, and she definitely features a lot of products that are within the budget price range as well, which is fantastic. And I have to say a big thank you to Karen. Thank you so much for running this giveaway. I still can't believe I was lucky enough to win, and I just love everything, so thank you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this lipstick, and this is the lipstick I'm wearing right now, and this is a Lacura Beauty lipstick in the shade 160 Dark Cherry, and this is definitely a dark cherry colour. So the Lacura Beauty range is actually the beauty range at Aldi, and rumour has it that the Lacura Beauty makeup products are actually manufactured by the same cosmetics house that manufactures some really high-end and expensive makeup products, and I have to say that given the quality of this, I can definitely believe that. This is so nice. It is just a rich creamy formula. The packaging is really sturdy and it just absolutely glides onto the lips, and I also adore the fact that it has the little Lacura Beauty kind of stamped into the actual lipstick itself. That is such a nice touch. This is a gorgeous colour, and it's definitely one that I like to apply with a lip brush, because I feel like with any kind of dark coloured lipstick you kind of need to be a little bit more precise because any mistakes show up a little bit more. But it's just a gorgeous colour, and I absolutely love this lipstick. It is actually already one of my favourites. So nice. The next thing is another item from Lacura Beauty, and this is a little eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade 05, and it's for all eyes, and I think that they do these in kind of different colours for different eye colours. So they do one for like green eyes, for blue eyes, for brown eyes, but you know, quite honestly it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, you can just use whatever you want on your eyes and it's just up to you what you feel is complimentary and what you like. But it's kind of interesting because I feel like sometimes certain colours do help to maybe enhance certain eye colours, so it's an interesting concept. But this is a nice neutral one because it is for all eye colours. So here's what you get in the palette. So you get 4 powder eyeshadows, and there's even a little cream highlight eyeshadow on the end, or you could use it as a primer maybe. So really interesting palette. There are some shimmery shades, and there's also a matte shade there, which is really nice to get a nice variety of kind of finishes as well as colours. And the pigmentation is just incredible. That's amazing. And they just feel so creamy and soft and velvety. Definitely a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. And I mean, obviously these are being swatched without primer, so I'm sure that under primer these would be even better. That's the matte shade there. Not as much pigmentation on the matte shade, but that is definitely more normal for eyeshadows because shimmery eyeshadows tend to be really good when it comes to pigmentation, and kind of more matte eyeshadows tend to be a little bit less pigmented in the kind of drugstore price range. I don't know why, but obviously shimmery eyeshadows are just a little bit easier to make and to make them good quality. But that white highlighter shade is just incredible. Look at the pigmentation on that. That's amazing. So really nice, really gorgeous, really lovely shades there. Absolutely very impressed, and another gorgeous little eyeshadow palette there that I will definitely be getting a lot of use out of. One of the Other things I won is from Makeup Revolution, which I'm super excited about, but I'm going to save that to show you at the very end. And now I will talk about this stippling brush here, and this is from Primark, from their beauty range, and this is just a really nice soft mini stipple brush, perfect for applying cheek products with. I've been using this to apply my bronzer with most recently, as it gives a nice precision application, but I think I'm going to enjoy using this as a highlight brush as well. So this is really nice, and this is probably a lot like the mini stipple brush that Elf do, which I've never tried but I've always wanted to because I love their normal size stipple brush. So definitely a really nice brush there. And here we have another interesting product, and again something that you don't really see talked about a lot, and that's a product from George, which is Asda's cosmetic range, and this is a cream blush in the shade number 2 Coral, and this is definitely just a really gorgeous true coral colour, and I really enjoy applying cream blushes underneath my powder blush to act as kind of like a base, and just to kind of add some extra colour payoff and some extra long wearing kind of, I don't know, goodness. So for me, cream blush on its own doesn't always work that well, but cream blush under a powder blush works really wonderfully well. So this is really something that I'm going to enjoy using because I do like my coral and my kind of peachy blushes. And next is something super exciting, and it's a blush palette, and I believe this is from eBay. So again, another nice interesting find within the budget kind of price range, but look how gorgeous this is. This is just amazing. I love these kind of peachy shades over here. These pink shades are amazing. Just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous blush palette, and I love blush, and I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes, but I think I only have one other blush palette besides this one, so this is a real treat for me, and definitely something I'm going to really enjoy using. It's just incredible colours, absolutely amazing, and I would never have thought to look on eBay for something like this. So that is lovely. And finally, ta-da! The most amazing eyeshadow palette here from Makeup Revolution, and this is a real treat for me because to date I've only tried a eyeliner from Makeup Revolution, so I'm really behind with the times. I know I need to try more stuff from Makeup Revolution, but my local Superdrug doesn't stock Makeup Revolution products, so that kind of means I would have to order online, and when I order things online that's kind of dangerous because I tend to order things in bulk when I order online. So I've been trying to be good and to not do that, but this is such an exciting opportunity to try something from Makeup Revolution, and this is what it looks like inside. Really nice. I've got no idea how to pronounce the name of this palette, so I'm not even going to try because I'm probably just going to confuse you, but I don't know if you can see that is the name there. It is the Dia de los Muertos. There we go, I tried to pronounce it. I probably just did a terrible job, but that's what it is anyway. And that's what it looks like in the box. And this is just really unusual. Obviously it comes with a really big mirror, which I'm trying to cover up so I don't blind you. But it's really nice because there's an interesting mix of colours in here. There's some super bright, almost neon ones. There's some really nice ones that would be good for kind of more evening looks, like these darker greens and purples and blues. And then there's some really nice neutral ones as well. And I think there's some matte colours and there's some shimmery. I think these circle eyeshadows at the top are the matte colours, and these rectangular ones down here are the shimmery eyeshadow colours. So this is just amazing. Absolutely love this so much. So lucky to own this now. And there we go. That is everything I won, and I'm so happy with everything. Once again, thank you so much, Karen. I just love everything in this giveaway, and it was super generous of you to do a giveaway like this. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out Karen's YouTube channel, chockykaz, which I will link down below. Bye for now.